of strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I walk alone in the night, beneath the pale moon. Loving's for the fools. Baby, beware of my bite. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a lone wolf.
Hello my lovelies, this is Simspell and welcome to episode 17 of The Sims 4 Vampire Amazon. And when we left off in the last part, we had the beautiful Cynthia age up into a teenager. Ambrosia and Cynthia had a small fallout, and we that wasn't exactly solved, and Cynthia ended up coming outside, and that's exactly where we are picking up from. By this point, Seasons has finally been implemented into my gameplay, because I'm pre-recording, as most of you guys would know by now, and that's a bit awkward. Lady Ambrosia just became good friends with Lady Collie, and she had a little bit of a yelling match with her daughter. Nice! Well, let me give you guys a good look at Cynthia. So this is... Oh, honey, just stop for a second. This lovely, lovely lady is Cynthia over here. You got a bit of a look at her in the machinima at the end of the last part, but of course, a lot of it was her kind of running and going places, so you didn't get a good still of her. And this is her. She's got this really nice periwinkle color on theme for most of her outfits. If I just go here, you'll see most of her outfits. They're in that periwinkle type color, and there we go. She is the only vampirist, actually, who's got her, like, cold weather. The warm weather is the same as her every day. She's the only one who actually has a cold weather outfit because her makeover was in time with that update. With the others, they don't, so they're probably going to be wearing some really random shenanigans, either out in the cold or in the warmth or something like that, but I will fix it with time. I probably should have gotten ahead and done that, but honestly, I was not in the mood to make over, like, 6 people. No thank you, I am A-okay. Anyways, now that we have come back, we can actually get into gameplay, and I'm excited because today I did record episode 1 of my Tribal Amazon, which is supposed to be my Seasons LP, and I've uploaded that. So I'm super excited to see the feedback on that and where we go with that. Who knows if it's gonna become as good as this one, but I know you guys really like the Vampire Amazon, so we'll see how that goes. And let's see so Princess Cassandra is off to sleep. Cynthia, of course, just aged up. I don't think we're going to have, a lot of, shebang and stuff, like many things to do for a while, because I feel like in the last few episodes we've had so much happen. It's just been crazy amount of, births, or we've had drama, we've had birthdays. It's really been crazy. We had Ophelia, then Cynthia straight afterwards, and I feel like we're going to have a little bit of a relaxed period for a few episodes from now, so that's pretty good. So what is she... Honey, you're already a vampire. She wants to plant a plasma fruit. None of them seems plausible. I mean, plant a plasma fruit, yes, I kind of get that, but okay, she wants to get to know Sheba. We can do that. What about Ophelia? Oh yeah, she had to level up in the painting skill, which we didn't end up doing. And I'm so sorry if I'm stuttering. I don't know why. I just can't speak sometimes, most of the times, all of the times. Yeah, okay. She wants to help Cynthia with homework. Well, I would say we could do that, but that's not the most important thing to be doing. She wants to chat with Sheba. Sure. She wants to... Oh! Damn. So both... Collie, you are quite the piece of candy in the house right now. You have Queen wanting to flirt with you. You've got Lady Ambrosia wanting to flirt with you. Damn. And she still wants to win a game of chess. Okay. We can get right down with those things. So I'm going to get Cynthia to actually go ahead and converse a bit with the Queen. She wanted to get to know the Queen. Oh, you can declare your preference for weather. I did not know that was a thing. So, can we actually go ahead and get to know? Nope. I don't see it. I really don't. Oh, no. I just saw it. Yep. I did that the other day in another episode. I completely skipped over something. So you do that. Oh, you were doing homework? Oh, well, nobody cares. You're a vampire. You don't need to do homework. Your future does not lie in a career. Your future lies in sucking people's blood. Okay. So she's going to go ahead and do that. While she's doing that, I'll get Ophelia to come on down and do a large classic painting. I think she was working on it before Cynthia's birthday in the last part, and then we went ahead and sold whatever she was working on, so we're going to get her to go and continue doing that. And it looks like the vampires are getting quite tired, and they're still conversing. Oh no, they've already conversed. So I'm going to get her to come on down and flirt with Lady Kali because she wanted to do that. And you know what? I really am curious to see whether anyone does have a romance with each other over here, like in the castle among the ladies. The thing is, I don't want to force it because I feel like in my other LPs or something, it's kind of felt forced. I don't know. I want it to be a natural progression. And even if they do get together, I want it, I want it to be over the course of a few events where, like, for example, if you see those characters for the first time, you will not have guessed that they're going to end up together. That's what I'm aiming for, which is why I want it to be kind of organic. So I don't want to force anything, which is I'm okay with them flirting with each other, but I don't, like to go the whole home run with them. Okay, so she's done what she's wanted to do. She wanted to chat with Sheba. Go ahead and chat with her. Do something with the queen, yeah. Go ahead and talk to her. And they can give gifts? You can give simoleons? What the hell? I didn't know that was a thing. I did not know. Yeah, obviously I have not played around with seasons much. Not much at all. So with chat, do we need to... I feel like we've been through this before, but I keep forgetting. Jeez. Do we need to chat about something specific? Or can we just, chat about anything? Oh, so it's anything from the friendly category. Coolios. Ambrosia, what are you doing? You're supposed to be flirting with Kali, remember? You're, kind of... Okay, what do you guys think is Ambrosia's, reason behind wanting to flirt with Kali? Is it that she genuinely likes Kali, or is it because she knows that she's falling out with Kali's daughter, and so she's trying to have a romantic relationship with Kali? So if Cynthia comes along and says anything, then obviously Kali will be like, no, I'm into Lady Ambrosia, we're together. She obviously, why would she do that to someone, why would she do that to the daughter of the woman she loved? Why? Makes no sense. Then again, she's crazy. Nothing is sensible with her. So, who knows? So we're doing a bit of that, and then she wants to come play chess. But the queen's playing chess with Cynthia. Cynthia, darling, but she's having a good time talking with everyone. Actually, Cynthia has not gone drinking with the family. So, as is the, where's the garden? Here's the garden. We're actually going to take everyone and go drinking, as is the custom of this castle and this coven. Whenever a teenager ages up, we have them go and we have them drink the blood of the flowers. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go drink some blood flowers, show Cynthia what's going on here, what's happening, and obviously because she's Kali's daughter, Lady Kali is going to be her mentor, so the queen's not going to be making an announcement or looking for anything or anyone for her because that's already kind of decided and done with. So there we go. And also, I guess now we're going to be having some celebrations and stuff now that, Seasons is here and the calendar system is in place and stuff. So I'm kind of... I don't feel like... Okay, let's just get these ladies someone... Actually, she's really thirsty. You know what? I feel like she's been here before, so she may have seen her mother do this beforehand. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But we're going to get the teenagers to go for their drinks first, and then we're going to have the queen find a drink, and hopefully everyone goes for the people I'm telling them to go for, or they drink from someone at some point, because sometimes they just don't even listen. And Ambrosia, what are you doing around the place? Come here. Where are you going? Come and get a drink or something. Come on. All of yous are going to be starving eventually for not having listened to me. Oh, look. Half of them is not even doing what I'm telling them to do. Jeez. This is one of the frustrating things about taking these beautiful ladies for a drink. They don't listen half the time. Oh, here you go. This is her dark form. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Doesn't she look gorgeous? I was like, yes, strawberry blonde hair when she turns into her dark form. Pale skin, absolutely beautiful. Stunning. What? Oh, goodness me, the Queen's a master vampire. Is that the highest? I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to check and see. I don't know if that's the highest. So she's had a drink. Stupid Ophelia has not had a drink. Ophelia cheeses me off so much. I mean, honest, I'm starting to understand Ambrosia's frustration with her. I already did, but still, it's a bit irritating when they don't listen to what you want them to do. Anyways, I'm going to solve some of these ladies out, and then we'll probably return back to the castle, and I'll see you guys there. So, see you in a bit. Okay, so we're back at the castle, and I was actually going to wait until tonight, because that is when all the action happens, as usual. But most of the members of the house had their energies quite up, so, like, for example, the Queen, who is our main priority, of course, her needs were absolutely fine to do whatever during the day. Cassandra's fine. Cynthia was okay. Her energy was a bit down. Ophelia's energy was a bit down. But Kali was fine. Ambrosia's energy was a bit down. The others. But it was like half-half. So I thought, you know what? We'll just continue on in the day. We don't have to wait ages. And we'll go ahead and do whatever. And with the calendar, now that we have a calendar, it's so cool because it lets us know when the birthdays are. Now, for these one, it has some, for example, like Amanda, Kali, Ambrosia, Queen Sheba, but they're eternal, they're immortal, they're not going to age up. So that's besides the point. But apparently on Wednesday, we have Cassandra's birthday. How exciting! And then we have Ophelia's birthday that's on the first day of winter. And then we have Cynthia's birthday into an adult on the last day of winter. So that's quite exciting. And while they just go ahead and do whatever they were going to do, she wanted us to play chess, didn't she? Why don't I get her to come up here and play chess? Who does she have the best relationship with? You know what? I'll get her to come play chess with the Queen. Sure, let's go and do that. She hasn't spent a lot of time with the Queen. And also, I think she might take this opportunity to actually ask the Queen for some of those bugs that she wanted a few episodes back. So I might go ahead and do that. Now, while she just goes up and plays there, with the calendar system, I was thinking, with Tribal Amazon, right, which is the other Amazon challenge I'm running on this channel as well, alongside this one, the holidays are a big feature because they have things like Sea Fest, which is like a festival of the sea goddess and those kind of things, and other festivals and customs that they do, right? And that's a big thing in that Amazon series because festivals are important and the tribe actually celebrates that as a small tribe. In this one, because obviously we started before seasons and I've already developed a sort of different culture to the other tribe, I feel like with this tribe, they have certain customs, but they don't have, like, holidays. At least what I'm thinking. I mean, who knows? Maybe we could actually implement a holiday that's like, I don't know, the Queen's Day or something like that. Not the Queen's birthday, but the Queen's Day or something like that. Or Salazar Day. Who knows? Maybe give me ideas, actually. If you guys have any ideas about what kind of holidays we can put for this particular challenge and for the vampire, Amazon clan, and you guys already know the different characters and storylines and where we're going with different things and arcs and stuff. Maybe you guys can give some suggestions about what type of holidays we can have for them. But yeah, so with the other one, I feel like we do have holidays for different things and festivals, but for this one, I feel like we have customs more than holidays. For example, with Lady Amanda, now she's a lady, I forgot that. With Lady Amanda, not all the children, but most of the children, when they age up, they do have their features read. That's something we don't have in the other clan. But they actually have their features read and those kind of things for the next season. So we have little things like that going on here and there. And also, if you guys have any other customs maybe you want to implement or put in, because we don't have to stop just here. We can keep going, And yeah, they're going to do that. Also, I don't want to stop. I feel like I want the queen, or not myself. I think the queen wants another baby. If you guys are wondering, but she's already had one. Give Ambrosia a chance. Ambrosia hasn't had one. Well, see, the thing is, right? It's the queen. The purpose of the whole Amazon thing is to procreate and have more children, grow your numbers, right? And it's the queen. That means she has top breeding rights, or luckily she doesn't have sole breeding rights, but she has the highest breeding rights of anyone in the Coven. So when the queen wants to have another kid, then, well, nobody else's feelings matter. And it doesn't matter if Ambrosia wants to have another child or wants to try for another one. That's just irrelevant. The thing is, the queen wants this, so that's what the queen's gonna get. So I think in this episode as well, even though Narcissa is still a toddler and she's over at the creature cradle, we might actually work towards the queen conceiving another child. So I am quite excited about that. And, wait a second. I had something else in my head, but let me just actually go ahead. And she wants to be mischievous to Lady Ambrosia, but she's sleeping, darling. I'm sorry, she's sleeping. Did I not complete anything for anyone else? Oh yeah, wait. Oh, she lost the game of chess. That's awkward. Well, why don't you play with someone else? Play with Ophelia. Yeah. That's quite interesting. She was kind of neutral. Amanda was neutral to Ophelia when she was younger, but it seems like she's developing a bit of a relationship with her. Now, I don't know if that's got some strategic thinking behind it, or if that's purely genuine. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. As we know, she's got her own daughter's interests at heart, and she already knows her daughter's special, or she expects her to be special. So who knows? We'll see how that pans out in the future. Feel free to leave your theories down below. As you guys know, I love reading those and seeing what you guys are taking from the series and where you think we are going. And Lady Ambrosia's sleeping, probably getting her energy up, so I can't really do much with her. And Duncan, whose father is Duncan? I think that's Cynthia's father, actually. She wants to play in Leaf Pile and she wants to be mean to Lady Ambrosia. Well, I'm going to put down mean. Why? Because it's an interaction with another member of the household. And yes, since it's fall, we apparently have leaf piles. Maybe not here, but I saw some down at there we go. Look, we have leaf piles, but it's the daytime, so I'm not going to go down there and kill my vampires. No, thank you. And Queenie. Oh, we have never seen the Queen's athletic outfit, have we? I mean, it's cute, but we've never seen it. You know what? If the Queen wants to practice yoga, go for it, Queen. I'm not going to do anything to you. Maybe we can actually sort out some of their vampiric powers. Now, with her, we really want to get that occult student, but we can't. We might actually have to save up for that. We might have to just save up for that because that's important. That should be the first power any of the students get. And oh my gosh, I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud. Already she's started to use this area, which is supposed to be like the champions, the warriors' little place, you know. So I'm really glad. I gave her access when she was a child, but she couldn't use the equipment. But look at her go. Already knows what she's supposed to be doing, where everything's supposed to be lying. So I'm really proud of her. Now, she wants to play in the leaf pile. You know what, darling? We can do that at night, okay? When night comes, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. We might just take you down. She wants to be friendly with Cassandra. I can actually do that, darling. Of course I can. I'll go ahead and do that in bed. She wants to go for a jog. Maybe at nighttime. I can't send you out now, otherwise you're going to burn to death. And she wants to become focused. So how do you become focused? Read a book, microscope, chess. Well, we can practice chess, I mean. Is there a way we can... No! Get out. We can actually take... No, we can't. Never mind. No, go here. We can bath the silk. I think the citrus one actually makes you focused. Maybe. I'm not too sure. It might actually just make you energetic. I don't remember, but I know one of the ones... We're just going to take the chance. I know one of the ones like makes you focused, because there was a period when I was avidly using the bathing with soaks or bathing with soaks. So there we go. Look at that. And what else? I was going to do something else, but it's kind of left my mind. It's left my mind a little bit. Lady Ambrosia. I love how Lady Ambrosia is always asleep when everyone wants to, like, eat a chunk out of her. She's always off being asleep. Just gathering her energy. Oh, doing all that lovely stuff. Why don't you come on down, Queen, and be friendly with Cassandra? I mean, come on up, because she's downstairs. So, you could declare a weather preference? Does the Queen have a preference? I don't know, actually. I don't know if the Queen would have a preference. I kind of don't want to. But I'm so happy we've got the gift thing. You know what? It would have been perfect last episode because Cynthia aged up. We could have given her a gift or something. But oh well. That's fine. That's completely fine. Let's discuss logic puzzles. I feel like that's something the Queen would do with her daughter, you know? Just a friendly piece of advice and all those kind of things. Now, after she has... Nope, you don't want to chat with your daughter? Oh, she's probably super focused on making this next one. So, okay. Yep, Cassandra, being the princess she is going to go off to read, ignoring her mother. Maybe not ignoring, maybe just being extra studious. So she's going to go ahead and do that, and I'm actually going to take the Queen, and we're going to take her over to the mother's den in preparation for this next child, and then I will meet you guys there once the sun has set. So see you in a bit. Okay, we're back with the Queen. She's over at the mother's den. She's finishing up a nice bath in rose petal soak. So there we go. She's feeling a bit flirty now, and I feel like she's ready to head out and find a hunk of meat to make some meat with. So let's go on, and I'm pretty sure we discussed in like a few parts back when she had Narcissa, in the part that got deleted. Yeah, that one, part 11, I think. So back in that part, I'm pretty sure I just like gave up trying to look for people around the place. I literally gave up trying to look for people around here because nobody had sharp ears, and I was really adamant about the sharp ears. So I kind of just went on to, like, I went to Willow Creek. So, like, I went to travel, and I literally started, like, went on stopping in everyone's houses until I found someone. So, kind of lucky it got deleted. It was a bit of a crazy part. We literally just went around, like, house, you know, door to door looking for vampires with sharp ears who we hadn't already mated with. So we're going to do that again, and this time I'm going to try and be a bit more careful about who I think has sharp ears and who doesn't, because it's so much easier than going around, because I'm in part 11, we went to the park and like to neighborhoods to try and find people, but then a lot of time got wasted and we rarely found anyone, so I just resolved, because all the vampires I put like in Willow Creek all over the place randomly, so I was just like, okay, I'm just going to find people. So we've already mated with that one. Haven't mated with this one, but I'm pretty sure last time we went, he didn't have sharp ears. Lockwood didn't have sharp ears either. You can tell over there. And Voss, I don't even know. Anderson, I can't tell. Death, we've already mated. Vitor does not. I don't think Vitor has sharp ears. I don't think he does. Mavros had sharp ears. That's Narcissa's dad. And Grim we've mated with. That's Morgana's father. And then this is the one, Sai. Oh, yes, he's got sharp ears. Yep. Last time, I'm pretty sure, we went over to Sai's house. And then right at the front, as soon as we got there, Mavros was there. And the Queen ended up going for Mavros. So that's cool. Now we're going to go. And I think the Queen's decided she is going to have her next and probably last daughter with Sai. So there we go. And also the Queen gets preference when it comes to breeding over Ambrosia, especially because Ambrosia had one chance and she had a boy. The Queen has had all girls so far. So of course the Queen would get, rights. Oh, you can do vampiric entrance. I haven't exactly used that. We haven't had the need to. It's not like the vampires go around barging into people's homes, to steal anything they have, because they don't need to steal anything they have. And I think the queen is going to, after all of this. Oh, there he is. And he has a dog somewhere. He's got like this really awesome dog. I don't know where his pupper is, but he's got a really, and someone, no! No! Why? That was his awesome dog, and he died right at the entrance of the house. Oh my god, I feel so sad. Okay, that's so sad because the dog's not vampiric. The dog's not immortal. Nero's probably stayed alive for so long. Oh my gosh, but he's got beautiful blue eyes, and he just looks so handsome. I'm sure their child is going to be freaking fabulous. Honestly, their daughter is going to be fabulous. Even if they end up having a son, he's going to be prime breeding material when the time comes. Prime breeding material. So let's go ahead and start asking about his love life, flattering him, and throwing a bit of romance. Let's flirt with him and get this underway. We don't need to know if he's single, to be honest. The queen doesn't really care. He might even be dating some other vampiresses. But I don't know if you have you guys noticed with The Sims 4, unless like you manually make them have relationships or they come in already in a relationship or married normally, that's the only other thing. They normally never, like, they're always single. So I don't even know why that option exists. Like, look, he's going to be single. So I don't know why that exists. See, he's single because I put him down single initially, and it's been so many episodes, but he's still single. So that's a bit stupid in my opinion. Oh, you can give romantic gifts. Well, that's something vampiresses would do to each other, not to males. Sorry, darling, that's not how it works. Compliment appearance. Oh, this is going to be a good mix, guys. This is going to be a great mix. I mean, it's this child is either going to have glowing blue eyes or glowing purple eyes. Like, first baby with glowing eyes, mind you. I think it's going to be freaking fantastic. Oh, do you have a mistletoe kiss? Oh, damn. These are some new interactions which I didn't know existed. But there we go. I guess they do. I'm just sticking with the safe options. Like, honestly, just compliment them and just flirt with them, and that will get you wherever you need to go. You don't need to do anything else, to be honest. That's the safest way you can flirt. Safest. So, let's just continue doing that. Oh, first kiss, yes, we need to do that. We need to do that to progress. And what kind of home does he have? I mean, it's pretty bare, but it is huge. It is quite huge. Very nice. And it's got a pretty big yard. Honestly, I think this freaking lot is bigger than our lot. What the heck? Maybe we should confiscate his land and move our castle over here. Who knows? We might even migrate later on in the series, but I think the queen's quite happy. Oh, no, we're not going to ask to be boyfriend. I think that, oh, yes, that's what we want. I think the queen is quite happy in Forgotten Hollow because that's the kingdom or the queendom she established. And who knows, in the future, if Cassandra wants to move the Coven or, you know, the capital of the kingdom, then she can go ahead and do that. But for now, it's going to stay there because the queen's quite proud of where she is at the moment. She doesn't want to relocate. She doesn't want to find a new castle or anything like that. She's quite happy where she is. Okay, they're gonna go ahead. Look at them go. I had something in my mind beforehand, but it kind of left. This is not the first time this episode it's happened, but I had something going on and just left. Just disappeared from my brain. How sad. Oh yeah, I think I was gonna say the queen, Ambrosia probably, not Ambrosia, I think Lady Amanda already kind of asked the queen for those insects when they were playing chess. Even though she lost, she asked the queen, I'm pretty sure, even though we weren't focusing on them. So, probably once the queen finishes with this business and is pregnant and heads back to the mother's den, she might actually send a messenger or actually make arrangements for those insects to be brought to Lady Amanda. And then maybe we can see her make some new potions and stuff with those insects. But obviously, it's going to be a bit of a limited, supply. We're not going to have an unlimited supply of those insects. There might be only a certain time that she can, who knows, we might have to work something like that out. Okay, now let's check if the queen is expecting or if she has to do the deed again. Let's see what the answer is. And I'm honestly super excited about this. I mean, it's the Amazon challenge and all the women are so beautiful. You'd be excited about every freaking child, but still. Oh yes, there we go. The queen's expecting. So she is just going to give him, it's kind of like the queen's. You know what? The queen wants to give him a kiss. Sure, she's going to do that because she's queen. Some of the things that she does might not exactly make sense and might be a little bit queer and a little bit, I guess, not what Amazon's. Oh, never mind. He knows his place. He walked away. He's like, I'm so glad to have done you this service. I'm so happy. I'm so honored that I could do you this service, my queen. And I will resign myself to never seeing your face ever again in my life. Nice. Beautiful. That is how professionally things must be done. And oh my gosh, I feel so sad. You guys couldn't see Okami. He was so cute. He had like some runic design on him. And I think he was white and black. It was pretty awesome. It was really cool. And I think he had this awesome blue eyes. Maybe I'm just going off my rails and remembering something that wasn't true. But actually, that's what I remember. Either way, he was just amazing. And it's hot. Or it's warm. Interesting. Cold, hot, and cold in this episode. It's just every spectrum of temperature, which is literally two sides. Yep, okay. Does temperature have a spectrum? I don't know. Do you guys know? Who knows? Who knows? Why even question? So, we're going to go ahead and give... You know what, actually, why don't you light the fireplace, and then she can go ahead and give Marielle the news. And while the queen is doing that, she's probably going to start making arrangements and stuff, and once she's done with all that, I'm going to meet you guys back at the castle and carry on there. Maybe we can make some potions with Lady Amanda, and we can see what other things everyone back at the castle gets up to. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, we're back at the castle with Lady Amanda, and I have gone ahead and created an extra chamber in the castle and the basement, or the dungeon, where we're going to keep her stores of insects to use for her magical potions. Now, I went ahead, so I did make a storage type chamber for her, which only she has access to. So it's kind of like the mystical garden she already has, except the queen's gone ahead and made a whole different chamber and arranged for insects to be brought in. Now, how this is going to work, because obviously it feels a bit, like it takes the importance of a potion, especially if it's a rare potion away, if we constantly have, a ready supply of every single bug all the time. So I went ahead and looked through debug mode, and what I found was there are 21 species of bug. And in the chamber that I've made, in the spots that I want to put the bugs, I have 17 spots. Now, how I'm going to work this is every time our stores run out, which is the only time the queen is going to, that's one of the limitations of that. So the queen will only refill an order, or kind of will say that an order is only refilled once the stores are completely empty. Only then does the queen refill the order for insects. If, Lady Amanda decides to put an order in. That's the only time she can. Now, how it's going to work is for every spot we have, remember we have 17 and 21 species of bug. For every spot that we have, I'm going to randomize on a random number generator which bug goes into that spot. So out of 21, I'll do 21 in a random generator from 1 to 21. And for every spot, I'll generate a random number, and then we'll go ahead in a line and pick those bugs out for those spots. That means the bugs we get are completely random. We have no control over what we get, how much we get, and I feel like that's much more fair, and it's much more interesting to see what she can create with what she has. And obviously, we don't have every single plant as well, so we might actually have to go out adventuring and find those plants around the world somewhere. And, I mean, yes, she did get off, a little bit of an advantage with what she already has. And, oh, yeah, she doesn't have to do that, does she? You know what? Since Ophelia is actually, Cassandra. Since Ophelia... Oh, look at Amanda. She's so nice. I was trying to get Ophelia to clean that up, but the stupid person wouldn't do anything except admire. How did you admire a plate? Honestly, what is there to admire about a plate? Now look at that. Lady Amanda, what a nice person, went ahead and cleaned that up for the princess. So, yeah, went ahead and did that, and that's how it's going to work. So let me go down and show you guys. It's really simple, but I'm actually really proud of it. So, here we go. This place here is where we have the storeroom for all the bugs. And it's got the same kind of lighting, minimalistic, but I feel like it looks mystical. I don't know, I just feel like it's minimalistic, but it's mystical, and I really like how this looks. It's got a nice centerpiece, and yes, it doesn't have shiny magical plants, but it has bugs. And so there are 17 spots, and I'll show you the bugs that we do have. We don't actually have all of them right now. And Amanda is the only one that has access to this area. Of course, the queen will as well when she's here, but right now she isn't. So we have a mantis, we have, come on, work with me, we have a bee, we have a mantis again, we have mosquitoes, we have a lot of mosquitoes, ladybug, bee, mosquito, stink bug, we have another mosquito, we have a mantis, we have a luna moth, and then we have a jewel beetle, a locust, a walking stick, more mosquitoes. I wonder what those can be used for. Ladybugs and stink bugs. There we go. So we have some common, uncommon stuff. I don't know what the rarity is on bugs or how far they go on, but oh well. So now that we have those wonderful things, I'm sure the priestess could come down here and get some bugs to make some things with. Now let's see what we need, because we might not actually have everything we need to make a herbal remedy. So you don't want that. So we don't have strawberries. Wow. Do we have any basil? I think something died. Yeah, we had a few plants die. And a locust. I don't know if we have a locust. And what's the other one that we need? So for this one, we need a firefly and an elderberry. So let's go ahead and harvest all the plants here. And then I kind of want to see what we have and see what we can work with. So we have got wolfsbane, which I don't know why I have. We don't even need that. We've got a toxic moral plant, a moral plant, toxic chamomile. I think it's chamomile. Yeah, there we go. Chamomile. We've got fire leaf, toxic poison fire leaf. We've got muckleberry bush. We've got huckleberry bush, noxious elderberry. We've got parsley, and we've got basil. Okay, so the elderberry was the one that died. Whoopsies. We've got mushrooms, and we have got chrysanthemums. Okay. And now, I don't know if these seasonal things work indoors or if it's like just outdoors. I'm not actually sure how that works because I haven't played around with seasons too much. So I guess we'll see how this works. And it doesn't seem like she's got everything she needs to make this, like make whatever she needs to make. It doesn't seem like she's got everything. So that's a bit problematic. And also, like, you need your skills to get higher, don't you, to actually get access to more things. So let's see what insects we need. So we need a firefly and a locust. Now let's see among here if we have any fireflies and locusts. We can probably put these in our inventory, and we'll get her to actually come here and physically do that, because I feel like it's fun, it's cool, it's interesting. So we need a firefly and we need a locust. So let's go ahead and have a look at what we have. And I might even change, like, the whole thing with me saying, you know, we can only replenish our stores once we've finished using everything already here. But, I mean, if most of these can only be used... Oh, we got a locust. Cool. If most of these can only be used when we've got... And we don't even have a firefly. Well, there you go. Out of everything we have, 17 bugs, and we can only use one. And I don't know if we can, because I don't know if we have the herbs for that. But, yeah, I just feel like it's going to be a little bit difficult to constantly do that. Like, for example, right now, we can only, you know, we have to wait for all this to be gone to restock that one part. I feel like that's a bit too much. So I might change that. I might be able to restock whenever, but the thing is, like, we can't sell the ones we already have. So for example, if we end up with something that we can't use at all, then well, we're just going to be stuck with that until we can. Or until her skill gets high enough for her to be able to make that. And there we go. We can make a soothing skin balm, at least one of them. And I'm thinking the only time we'll restock whenever we need to, but obviously only on the spots that's free. So yeah, right now we only have one spot we can replenish, and I can't sell any of the other ones. That's what I'm gonna do to make it a bit more fair. I think I'm gonna stick with that. So I'm excited to see what this does and what she has, because all we've been doing so far is making the same thing. We have friggin' like 5 insect repellents, which we don't need. And it's not like, I mean, honestly, what are the chances we're going to be going to, and I keep calling it Outdoor Retreat, but it's not, it's called Granite Falls. What are the chances we're going to keep going there over and over again? We're not, right? I mean, the tribal Amazon, oh, she can make a new thing. She can make de-stressing decoction. Oh, there we go. It's not a concoction, it's a decoction. But, she's finished with that. Ooh, it's got a different coloring. Okay, what does that do? Does that have a description? And it sells for a lot. Okay, I don't know what it does, but it's a soothing skin balm. Now, so insect repellent, I'm guessing, like deters insects from biting you. And then the soothing skin balm makes it better if you get bitten? I honestly don't know. Is that used for illnesses or what? I'm not entirely sure. And I'm kind of scared to use it, especially if I don't know what it's used for. So if you guys do know what these, like, potions that she's making can be used for, put that down in the comments as well. Oh, look at her doing research on her own. What a good friggin' priestess. But if you guys have any clues, or what these potions are every time we make a new potion or something, let me know so that we can actually use them in appropriate circumstances. And who knows, at some point if the story calls for it, we might even use it then. But I think I'm going to go off and end the part here. Thank you so much for watching, and do let me know what you guys think about her storage chamber with the insects, and the idea with, how this is going to work and all those kind of things. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to stick around for the machinima at the end. Bye!